Everest is a massive physical challenge, and you really have to be fit for it. But I think most people, because they train very hard for it, most people find that it's the mental aspect which is the most challenging thing about Everest. It's not a sprint event, it's a real endurance test. We made the decision down at base camp that it sounded as if all these other teams were going to try for the 19th, and so we would just try for the 20th. And we decided this 5 days before. So we were going up in about minus 50 degrees with about 60-mile-an-hour winds for 13 hours. So it was really quite bad condition. All the teams on the mountain were all waiting for the summit to be fixed and then for a weather window. And there was only this one evening, and so all the teams all went on the same evening, which it doesn't usually happen that way. That's not how it works on Everest generally. There will usually be more than one evening. People will separate out more, which is why this year then it was that there were these problems because there were just too many people, and there's one fixed line which goes up along the summit ridge and up Hillary Step, and one fixed line for people to both go up and come back down on. And so you get 175 people, and they'll put them in a queue attached to this fixed line, and you get real problems. We helped people on the way up, and the night before, our team actually offered oxygen for a rescue attempt, and our lead Sherpa helped a couple of people. So we helped out from the day before as much as we could. We were walking up in the dark. We left at 9 o'clock in the evening. And so you're seeing these terrible things, and you're just walking up in the dark, and the altitude plays with your mind anyway. And it was all a little bit of a nightmare. I was crying on my way up. It makes you very aware of doing things safely, like clipping in and just being really careful about what you do. The casualties from the day before, one of them was definitely something called high-altitude cerebral edema. Fluid goes into your brain and it's swelling, which causes all sorts of confusion. You can't think straight, and it kills you. Someone thought that all of those people who passed away the day before probably suffered from haze. Someone said something recently that was, you don't realize how much it's affected your life until years later, just in all the challenges you face, etc. It was the last of the 7 summits for me. Kind of my big goal for the past 5 years has been the highest mountain on each continent, and Everest finished that off.